Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I really enjoyed doing a video yesterday. It's like 70 plus degrees today and yesterday inside of the small town where I grew up, real close by. And so I got a brand new bicycle for Valentine's Day, and I put 6 miles on it yesterday. But not only that, it was really good just going down memory lane, going down the same roads as a kid that I went down. My house burnt down, but the lot is still there, and the barn that I painted as a kid was actually still painted. Nobody has touched it since then. Obviously, somebody else owns it, but it was just awesome to just sit there and enjoy that, go around the same blocks as I did as a kid, looking at the exact same cracks and everything. So I'm going to do some talking about Exitus Elite. Last video I made, y'all, as a matter of fact, it's this one playing right here in the background. I was sending $1,000 to the bank, and during the video, another 1,000 came in. So I sent 2,000 to the bank in that video, which was pretty cool. You know, anytime you're doing something live and see money come in, it's pretty awesome. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to talk about the great things about Exitus Elite. Paul Stevenson's got some new things stirring around in the background, but I want to show you something else too, y'all. This was from yesterday's ride. You more than likely will be hearing dings going on in the background. Matter of fact, there's a lot more going on notifications than showing right now at this very moment. And but this is just me out and about yesterday. And I'm going to talk about some of the things you should be posting on your timeline. Now, this Facebook account is one of two. I've got one that's dedicated to just family and friends, and it literally says right here, family and friends. And I've only got about 500 friends up there total. These are the people I grew up with, maybe used to work with, people I went to school with, you know, grandma, stuff like that. When I first started online business, I was scared to death to use that account, even though it wasn't much into Facebook. When you're trying to do online business, you don't know what you're doing. You got to be able to throw it out there and not have to worry about failure. You understand what I'm saying? And nobody wants to have their loved ones watching you flounder around. And if you remember the bad taste that Amway got in everybody's mouth years ago because everybody was taught to go contact their friends and family and stuff. So I didn't want that to happen. None at all. So I thought out of the box. It's like, you know what? Why don't I make a second Facebook account? So that's what I did, and I dedicated this one to online business. I've got 405 followers. I've got about 405 following, and I got 6,000 followers that I've got inside on this actual page itself, or my what do you call it, Facebook account. So on this one here, I never minded about throwing things out there and seeing what happened, because it didn't matter. And the most beautiful thing was, whatever I was doing right or wrong, people that were watching me were all friended me from online business. So in other words, anybody connected with me here would be, you know, be branding myself as the Exitus Elite guy or the Power Lead Systems guy, whatever it's going to be, y'all. So I want you to look at this. I've had this Facebook account going on, I guess, 8 years now. But it was pretty awesome, y'all. On the Valentine's Day itself, I made a $1,000 commission, right? Or I was talking about in the video. So $1,000 came in. But I got a memory that day that was from 4 years ago where $1,000 came in that day. And I also got a memory from 6 years ago, because I've been with Exitus Elite for 7 years. That was another $1,000 day. I just think it's awesome to look back and see memories like this and to be able to post this stuff, y'all. But this was yesterday. This was a $1,000 commission that came in. This was me showing my girlfriend getting a brand new bicycle for me. This was on Valentine's Day 2 days ago. So I got my days off a little bit. I apologize. 1 day off. This was me and her out and about, and another $1,000 commission that came in right here. So this is the first one, y'all. Things that you should be posting. When you have wins, if you do not tell your people and show your people your wins, how will they know? You know what I'm saying? If you've got a business that has a leaderboard, that's great, but they're not in that business, so how are they going to see you on the leaderboard? So what you've got to do, y'all, is build credibility for yourself, and the way you got to do it, and the reason I'm telling you this, y'all, is I know some of y'all are not comfortable showing your wins. I got that. I really do, right? It's not showing off. So what I've done, y'all, is when I got a commission that comes in, literally whatever I am doing, if I'm riding the bicycle like you just saw a minute ago, let me see if I can go back and show that one. Am I heading the wrong way? Yeah, something I posted on timeline. This was for the Super Bowl. Me and my girlfriend, this is all the cooking we did that night. It got a lot of people. I think got about 70 likes and comments and stuff. So let's say right here, while we were at the Super Bowl doing the cooking, $1,000 and $2,000 commission come in. I would totally take a picture like this, put that commission right here beside it. And the reason I like to do that, or grilling right here, if you got kids, grandkids, whatever you're doing, y'all, put this yourself into it. Because I want people to know that I'm just an average person out and about, living my life, and this commission came in. I've had commissions before. This was during the COVID times where it only allows so many people into Walmart at one time. You're sitting there having a mask on, crazy stuff, right? We take the mask down just to take the picture real quick. But I've got posts from even those days where I would show proofs of income. I could be working on the boat and have proofs of income, or laying down, whatever it is. The point is, y'all, don't try to make it. Don't worry about your timeline as much as this is the rule I used to keep. My timeline on Facebook used to be about proof, progress, welcoming people, congratulating people, uplifting people, training. I have videos and stuff like that, but also part of just showing you being you in your life. You know what I'm saying? Now, the training that I'm giving you, even though this is an Exitus Elite video, if you're part of Power Lead Systems, if you're part of IPS, maybe, I don't know, whatever the one-up system business you might be looking at or whatever, y'all, this is universal training right here. You want yourself to be presented correctly, so do not have yourself where you've got something other than a good image for you so people can see. So I've had this thumbnail, my little profile picture right here forever. The reason why is because I got free from the job in 6 months. I did Facebook, I busted my tail, I got over my hangups, which I can tell y'all, this is a real thing right here, y'all. If getting seen and heard in front of your family and friends is a problem and it's going to keep you from getting seen and heard, then that's a real issue, right? It doesn't matter what the issue is. Is it real? It's real to you. Then maybe it's time to go make that second Facebook account, or do whatever is going to keep you, whatever's keeping you from getting seen and heard is exactly what's going to keep you from making it. So as simple as this was, because I honestly, once I get my grandma and everybody out the way, y'all, I couldn't care less what people saw. And I was throwing it out there to see what happened, y'all. To me, it's like having a dartboard right here. And I talked about this. We've got a private chat. Matter of fact, it's this one right here, y'all. We got about 40 members in here. They're G1000, G2000 only. And I do audios like this. I'll do, be going along somewhere. It might be on at the boat, or I might be on my way to the boat, or I might be riding a bicycle, and I just do an audio and send it there. And sometimes, y'all, it's 2 minutes. Sometimes it's 5 minutes long, so I can get my thought across. You know what I'm saying? And I remember thinking this the other day. What if you had a dartboard right here, and you wanted to get real good at that dartboard, right? But here's the problem. This dartboard is at some club, and you don't know these people, or maybe you do know some of them, and they're all watching you. The spotlight's right here on you. There's so many people around you. You're not comfortable because you know you're going to be failing, right? If you were hitting the dartboard incredible right from the get-go, then it's unusual. Most people ain't going to do that, and you're scared of failure itself. So a lot of y'all, because of that scenario, you won't be going up there and throwing the dartboard. You might go home and get one or something and practice that way. But the whole point is you've got to get into an environment where you don't care if you throw it and hit the wall. That's where you're going to learn, y'all. You're going to throw it out there, see what sticks, and then hone in on those skills to become good at that way. And you're going to have to do it your way, y'all. To me, online business is the exact same way. So what I would suggest to people do when you first got an online business, don't try to go do 10 different things. Yo, I got free from the job, and all I had was a $4 stand and this exact same phone. It's an old S3 phone. I paid $250 for it. I was making PCs and stuff like that. But guess what, y'all? Here's the funny part. I wasn't into phones. My boss man that I worked at the restaurants for 13 years here in North Carolina, the last restaurant I managed and was in charge of, made me get a cell phone. And it's just so funny because I was so computer oriented. I could build PCs and stuff like that, but I just didn't want a cell phone. I was the last one, to be computer oriented that would stay away from it. But I used my cell phone. I used this table right here and a $4 stand, and I wanted my freedom more than I cared what anybody thought. And once I got away from that and put my own Facebook account together, I started making videos. And y'all, even working 65 hours a week, I did over 130 videos in a month and a half. And my son could tell the difference, y'all. He really could. He could tell something was changing, right? So let me start going right here. I think you got the point of this, y'all. $1,000, $2,000 commissions are life-changing income. And inside of Exitus Elite, y'all, this is the normal. Literally, over 90% of the people that come into business, a 9-year-old business, come in at $1,000 or higher level. I've never seen ratios like this. Now, the two $1,000 commissions I got recently, that's in this video right here playing in my background, were actually one G2000. The gentleman needed to separate it, right? Christian wanted to separate the two because his country or his bank wouldn't allow him to send the $2,000 at one time. Y'all, work with you people. Do whatever you can do. The last thing in the world you don't do is somebody trying to pay you and quit because they couldn't pay you. So reach out to these people. Do whatever it's got to do to make sure it happens, right? Take place. But I want y'all to see, y'all, these are $1,000, $2,000 commissions that are ridiculous. Now, this is my Gmail. I only typed in you received 1,000. And that's what this is right here. But y'all, and the last 17 of the 21 members I have brought into this business, I literally got at the G2000. Out of 21 members, y'all, G2000, and out of those 21, 19 of them were 1,000 or higher. I had one 100 and one 250 commission, and the rest were 1,000 or higher. 2 of them were 1,000, and the other 17 were 2,000. Y'all, that's $37,000 with the last 21 members that came into it. My house, which I took care of, back in 2016 when I came into Exitus Elite, I want you to understand, y'all, my house alone was $40,000. Imagine if your goal is to just put 20 people in a business at ratios like this. See, this is exactly why when I did something like Newbies on Fire, and I was number 3 on the all-time. I started at the same time COVID happened. That really hindered me, to be honest, and people had a head start from 2 months before COVID. So they went into number 1, number 2, and she was the owner of the company too, as the number 1 person. But I had many weeks where I beat them while I was focusing on Newbies on Fire, right? Press One Cash, Mobile Biz Op, number 1 in the world, and both of them offers. But here's the thing, y'all. There were $200 commissions. And the whole time I'm making these $200 commissions, y'all, I made good money with it, right? But in the back of my mind, I'm sitting there thinking, y'all, if I was doing Exitus Elite, this wouldn't be a $200 commission. It would be $1,000. And before long, we did the G2000, y'all. G2000, $2,000 commission. Compare $200 commissions to $2,000. You understand what I'm saying? That's 10 times the money. Inside of Newbies on Fire, often it was $25 or $50 commissions or something like that. It would take a whole army of people to make the amount of income that I'm making from just one commission inside this company. What does that allow me to do, y'all? It allows me to enjoy life. I sit down and make videos when I feel like making videos. Ain't that awesome, y'all? Every video I make is because I feel like it. I want to talk about how awesome Exitus Elite is. Let me show you this, y'all. Excuse me. Here is a brand new testimonial page. Now, Paul asked somebody recently, and this could be brand new people as well, would you like to be in our new testimonial? It's on the Facebook group right here. So this is it right here. Here's Miss Jana. Here's Darren, my buddy Darren. Jason, I may know him. I don't know if that's his name in the Facebook group or what, but I'm sure I've probably mentioned or talked to him sometime or another. There's Miss Ann. She's kind of like the aunt for everybody. She's always reaching out to everybody. And there I am right now, still growing and still getting better. They're quoting people that are saying stuff inside the testimonial. Y'all, you could easily be a brand new person that jump in this business who is excited about this business, and Paul would put you up there as being a testimony. A lot of these people I don't even know, right? So it's just awesome to me that, and look, we still got the old testimonial sitting here as well. There's Darren right here giving his testimonial, stuff like that as well. But y'all, I can just tell you, Paul manages this business better than anyone I've ever seen. any owner I've ever seen. I've seen good owners. I'm part of Power Elite Systems, y'all. I have been with us since February of 2015. I just sent another $28.51 to my bank a few minutes ago. I sent $28.51, I think is the amount from yesterday. I average anywhere from $28 to $50 a day inside of Power Elite Systems. It is not my primary business. But comparing Power Elite Systems to Exitus Elite is like dimes compared to dollars. Seriously, y'all. It's just a huge difference because Exitus Elite is the cash cow. It always has been, y'all. Give you an example, though. I want to go back and show you this. And the reason why, I want y'all to understand that my post, even though this is like, this, life is beautiful, you just have to take the time to see it, right? Let me just show you what my posts are. There's my little boy right here. This is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been to. Our yacht is only probably 15 minutes away, somewhere like that, from this location right here. It's a Sunset Beach. It's right at North Carolina, South Carolina. Matter of fact, just a little bit further down, right over here, when you look across, you're looking at Myrtle Beach. It's how close it is to South Carolina. Myrtle Beach is in this location itself. So that's an image right here. This is the Kindred Spirit mailbox. The town itself puts people, lets you go up there, write in it. They put it inside, I forgot what kind of location, some kind of government building. And they got all these notebooks just filled from the 80s of what people have wrote poems, wrote things about their loved ones, whatever is inside there. It's all kept there, and people can go there and look at what's written. It's a beautiful place, right? So here I was. I just taken some really good pictures. I'm very artistic. And I was there talking about, it's the first sand dollar I ever got. So some images right here. The best bird pictures I've ever taken, y'all. Usually bird pictures don't turn out too good. So I'm just showing, some of these pictures and things like that, how beautiful it is. Look at this place, y'all. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. This is what North Carolina is all about, is right there. There's my little boy. And this is actually my image. One of the images in the background for my actual profile background for Power Elite System. On Facebook. But the whole point is, y'all, this is what I'm doing. I'm doing things. It's not all about. Let's see what she's commenting on. There you go. So I put in about 6 miles yesterday in the old small town I grew up in. Visiting many places, I rode bikes down on the exact same broken sidewalks I did as a kid. It was really nice. Not only was it nice going down memory lane, but it's a nice contribute to the Don't Keep Shawn Fat Foundation as well. Plus, really enjoy the sunshine. There will be more enjoyable anti-fat days to follow. May start up the Let's Keep Shawn from Not Looking 50 as Long as Possible Foundation soon. I'll keep everyone posted. Now, the whole objective here, y'all, is to be, just funny. Post something that was pretty cool. I really did enjoy riding my bike yesterday. The sun was all in my eyes. I don't know how else to put it other than images like this when you're riding a bike, But the whole point is, I want y'all to know that you should show people that you're enjoying life. And even if you haven't reached your goal yet, y'all, and here's a big part right here. I was working 65 hours a week in a restaurant. When I got into online business, my son got sick recently. If you know my story, that's what got me started looking in online business in the first place. That was a $33 business. I had just signed up in Power Elite Systems, and I was making $100 commissions on a regular basis. $33 commissions, 3-4 times a day. I got to the point before I even went to work, I had already made more money than what I was going to make it work, right? So I was excited. I want you to understand, I didn't know what I was doing yet. All I had was a $4 stand, my old S3 phone, and I was posting on Facebook with my phone. But when I got mad with Facebook because I wasn't getting the results I got, that's when I started writing things that meant something, that was real. And by posting pictures of just me and my little boy sitting down telling me, this is really what I want. This is, I've already got light at the end of the tunnel, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you what the sweetest part was, y'all. You would think reaching my goal was the sweetest part. The day I quit my job, I remember I went to, there's a little pond over here at the, it's the ballpark near here where I live at. And I sit back in the truck and I had the heater on. I sat back in the back seat and I was posting because that was my thing, right? The job was no longer in the way, so I wanted to make sure I'd make the right decision. I went and got my son. I ate with him that day at school. Then behind here, y'all, I took my Durango, put the kids in the back. We all went back there. We had we also had a four-wheeler, and there's a pond behind the house a little ways back, and there's dirt piles. So they had army men, they had trucks, they had stuff like that. And that evening, y'all, was the first day that I had been free from the job. Now, that was a sweet day. I grant you that. With all that being said, you know what was better than that? It was while I was still working so many hours, I was coming home, staying up all night long trying to figure out how to do online business, slobbering on the keyboard, y'all. Sometimes I hadn't even taken a shower yet. That's where my priorities were. Sitting there thinking, man, to be honest, y'all. Falling asleep at the keyboard, yet what I was doing was changing me. God had more going on than me, and my hang-ups were horrible, y'all. Being entirely blind in my right eye, I wouldn't take a picture of myself to save my life, right? Here you go. Can you send me the link for Exitus Elite? Cool. So it sounds like I got a guy about to come in. So I'll take care of him in just a little bit. But the whole point is, y'all, I want y'all to understand that the sweetest part wasn't reaching my goal. It was the path to it. It was going down that road and showing other people and try to get as many people as you could to go with you at the same time. And even though it wasn't Exitus Elite that I got free from a job with, when I completely got done with playing with the wrong vehicles, these $33 commissions, where I had to literally put 300, 350 members in, and I started going to these vehicles that are $1,000, $2,000 commissions like Exitus Elite is, everything changed. That's when the real money came, the $40,000 months inside of a business. And literally, y'all, I wasn't doing anything different. I had just learned that I had gotten comfortable at, getting seen and getting heard, getting over my hangups. And that's exactly where you got to get. And you got to remember earlier, what did I say? My gateway to stopping me, what stopped me, was my Facebook account with family and friends. I didn't even know a Facebook group existed. I didn't even know what a group was inside of Facebook. I mean, it makes sense. I just didn't know it existed because I wasn't a Facebook person when I first started, right? I picked Facebook to get out to people. I had my phone, and that's what I did. And before long, I was getting 60 to 100 plus leads a day. Now, since then, when I left that business, I went to doing YouTube videos. And now I've got over 1,500 videos between YouTube and Facebook videos. So you'll see me posting things like just a minute ago. When I was scrolling down, I know you can see here's a video right here. Here's some of these things right here I posted. There's another video right here. So, I mean, these are other videos as well that I am posting on a regular basis. But I just want y'all to understand that your timeline does not have to be, I'm a guru, that's it. Matter of fact, to me, a guru is someone that believes in the business, who's applying an action that gets comfortable doing so, that got over their hangups. Understand that branding yourself every day does more for your business than anything else you're going to do. Brand yourself, being accessible, learning to let go, joining businesses that you believe in. Those are the answers and the glue that everybody else is lost wondering, because all they've done is paid for traffic, and then they've got to email them trying to connect with these people. The problem is they don't even know who you are. They could, if they had a lineup of 10 people, they have no clue who you are. And here, when I'm doing videos, y'all, all I can do is just let go. I've applied a lot of action. I've got a lot of changes that have taken place in my life since I got free from the job. So I've got a lot of answers I can help people out with. But here's the number one thing I've learned. I right now am standing in front of my business, in front of my house, with my hand out, telling people what I think about my business. Say, welcoming people into my house, compared to someone who's doing paid advertising with a default page or branding some other guru, literally somebody else, which they're tickled to death to have you doing that. And then on top of that, they have already left your house, and all you're trying to do is collect an email and hope that they read it, hoping they'll connect with you. And that's a far, far reach from what I'm doing and have learned. And that's exactly some of the things that I'm teaching. When I got my 40 people inside this chat right here, I think it probably got 40 plus. I don't know how many people are in there. That's exactly what some of the stuff that I'm teaching on a regular basis. And so I thought I'd start doing some videos showing a little bit more training and things of that nature. Because, y'all, I have got hundreds of videos literally showing what Exitus Elite is about and things like that, y'all. The testimony page, I wanted to show that for everybody, to show you this. This is some of the pages itself inside the back, inside of Exitus Elite. Now, let me show you this. As beautiful as the pages are, I want you to see this. Let me restart this so you can see it right from the get-go. This is one of the capture pages, one of many that we've got inside of Exitus Elite. To me, I think it shows the quality of Exitus Elite. I think it also shows what the owner, it's not going to have trash inside the system. So when I watched this, I really was like, even when I made my own pages, because I've been part of the Power Elite systems, I got my 3-generation bonus training, Shawn Powell's mega swipe file. I've got all the notes, anything I feel like it needs to be put in, I put there. I put my own proofs of income that you can have if you're part of our team. You can use any of my videos. You can use any of my proofs of income, my timeline, anything in the Shawn mega swipe file, things of that nature, y'all. That I put that together for you. When I make a video, if I've got a page that I'm using that I've created to make a video with, I'm doing the exact same thing here as well. Now let me show you. Because I've been number 1, number 2 in literally everything I've done, y'all, and I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you, why wouldn't I want to give you exactly what I'm using, right? Doesn't that make sense? So I made a team sales page right here. Now look at this. This mimicked what you just saw because I thought it was beautiful, right? So I'm really good at making banners and stuff like that. So the first video right here, y'all, is a 6-minute video from the company. I added a 1.5 minutes of showing me making $1,000 commissions. I should have showed you 2,000s, to be honest. Just that day, it just happened to be 1,000 that came in at that time. This has been a little while back. It's been over a year ago, I think. So I just wanted them to, to have someone to connect with. While I was editing the video, another 1,000 came in, right? So I could put updates right here. 2023 updates, yearly membership fee. Here's a 40-minute presentation right here. This is a PowerPoint that I created talking about freedom, talking about all about Exitus Elite. I talked about being home from literally more than half my son's life. Now, he's almost 16 years old. I've been home. He's 15 years old right now. And I got free from a job back in 2015. So I've been home for more than half his life. What has it meant to me? What has it meant to my little boy? You understand what I'm saying? So then we got the testimonial page. I was just showing you. Join Exitus Elite now, Genesis package. There's me and my little boy right here. Here's my location, stuff like that. Here's Udemy right here at the bottom, right? Well, let me show you this. This is the exact same page, except this is for Christian Chris, the guy that was in the video, which it looks like the video is over. This is for the guy that's in the video right here. Do you see anything different? You know what I'm saying? There's this connection right here. This is his Udemy link that's sitting here. There's his phone number. This is saying that Christian Chris, your Exitus Elite G2000 affiliate. Genesis packages, all these testimonials go to him. And then because what I felt like Exitus Elite was missing, and what every company's missing, and to be perfectly honest, is they got beautiful capture pages. They got a beautiful video that explains it, but they don't have anybody to connect with. That's the problem. And that's the glue, to be honest. So now what I would love for happen is for Christian and all my downline to make pages like this. You're more than welcome to use this. If you get in Power Elite Systems, I give you a share code for your own page. You take my videos out, put yours in if you want. Please, you got my blessing, y'all. And brand yourself every step of the way, because that's where the money's at. People don't go down the road giving $1,000, $2,000 to people they don't know. So why would you expect your leads and your downline to do that? I have no idea. You're lying to yourself. That's exactly what's happening. So I want you to understand that my objective by teaching you to brand yourself is exactly like that. Now, do you have to do YouTube videos? No, you don't. You don't. But the whole point is, make sure these people are connecting with you. Whatever way you get out to people, whatever your strengths are, use that. I was most artistic in every school I went to, right? So why would I not want to use my art skills and things of that nature and put stuff together? And that's exactly what I do. Just like my thumbnails and stuff like that, y'all. I'm pretty good at what I do. Yeah, at least it went to another video. That was me. That was good. That's the whole point is, y'all, use your strengths. Pick one way to get out to people, and then master that way. And then be part of our group, y'all, with 40 plus people. It looks like I'm about to add another person. I don't know if you saw it or not. My big head might be in the way down here in the corner. But I had somebody that looks like they're ready right now, wants me to send them the link. The whole point is, I'm giving you the exact same tools that I've got. This is JC Warren. He's our new G2000 that came in right before my guy that came in, Christian, right? So he's one of the newest ones. Again, that's his information. There's his Facebook. This is his Udemy link. These are his links to his page. He's got the exact same page I've got. And let me show one more page, y'all. I do want to show one more, and I'll be done with this. The whole point here is my 3-generation bonus training is for you and your downline as well. The Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file is for you and your downline. If you decided to make this, I got a guy named Michael. He took me out of the page entirely, put himself up here at the top, made his own videos, putting stuff like that. Y'all, to me, that's awesome. You got my blessing. I want y'all to do these things. But this is the Shawn Powell's my 3-generation bonus training. First segment right here, y'all, is 29 videos. I'll be adding more. I might even add just audios because I sent so many to our private chat that there's some really good training, so I might wind up doing some of those too. I might just implement some audio files right here. Exitus Elite questions and answers. But look at this. Look, what makes Exitus Elite great? So I made a video one time, and I made this page, right? So because I made this page talking about the 5 bonuses, I put your team sales page, Udemy in here. I was making $1,200 to $1,700 the last couple months from just Udemy. Sitting in the bottom was free to sign up. All you can do is make money here. There's the 3-generation bonus training, our private chat where I send a lot of audios. You look back at feedback from Michael and whoever, there's lots of people contacted. It's not just me and you. It's not just me and Christian. It's not me and just JC. It's all of us. Michael, Matthew, Victor. Victor has made over $17,000 in a $25 business in the last few months. Y'all, that is serious income for a $25 business. Yet, you've got people like this that are succeeding, that are applying a lot of action, that do more videos than I do. Some of them make better capture page videos than I do, that are sitting inside this private chat. Some of us been here since Amway days, and you've got access to all this. Friend these people and look at what they're doing on a daily basis. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This is so important. It's not just me and you. So this is Shawn Powell's Mega Swipe file. This is the page I'm showing you right now. Why I do Exitus Elite, y'all? Because this changes lives. $2,000 commissions is what this is all about. Again, I made this page for a video because I made it for me. I gave it to you. Period. That's exactly how this works. Okay, now recently, about 2 weeks ago, I made a video showing me making this page right here. As a matter of fact, how to pay an Exitus Elite. So here we go. Let me show you this. Because it was a page that I use for myself, what do? I give it to my downline. So step 1 is pay the admin fee. Fill out the information. Step 2 is to hit the red buttons right here. If you missed that and X'd out, it's right here. I wanted clarity, y'all. Out of the last 100 people, let's say 15 of them got lost, right? So I was like, you know what? That's enough that I should probably address the gray areas inside of my business. So this is what I did. So not only am I using it, I'm giving it my downline as well. Step 3 is pick how you want to pay. Step 4 is hit the big green button right here. And this is literally what it looks like. After that, go to the Getting Started guide because there's an hour and 11-minute video that you get to hear Paul Stevenson telling you every part of this business. It's even got timestamps. So if you don't want to watch all of it, if you want to set up your merchant, just look, hey, set up my merchant. It's right here. Go to this point and start watching the video. He's even got it in the back office under Exitus Elite training, not training that we're given for the company, but just so you know, back office training. It's sitting there, it's broke down again in different sections. The whole point is, it would be a good time for people to connect with Paul Stevenson, the owner, the man that believes in this business just as much as I do. And let's see what I'm saying. This is what my pages are for. If I'm using it and I've been number 1, number 2 in everything I've ever done, why not give it to my downline? Now, giving you all this stuff, the exact same mimic pages I've got, it still takes you getting seen and getting heard and getting over your hangups. Now, that's what I teach. This is exactly what all this stuff is right here, y'all. Right from the get-go, talking about, and then my Generation 3 down here, let me get this real quick. These are some bigger videos, addressing stuff. I made $8,600 in 2 weeks inside of Exitus Elite by leveraging against another business. I show you that and proofs of income and stuff like that, y'all. So I'm showing you some of the techniques I'm really, really good at. But a lot of this stuff, y'all, is like powerful hangups. The problem with all marketers, how I edit videos and YouTube routine, because people want to know how I do my routines and stuff like that. So I'd be really good to do a video explaining that. So you got everything you need. All right, y'all. If you are ready to do Exitus Elite, go ahead and contact me, y'all. This is all I do for a living. I will help you go ahead and get started, just like Paul looks like he's about to jump in here in just a minute. So maybe in the next video, I'll be talking, congratulating him. That's very possible. But the whole point is, y'all, I want y'all to understand that this is the right vehicle, the right owner. A 9-year-old business, we get paid immediately. We get to pick how we want to get paid. We always make 100% commissions. and 90% of the company comes at $1,000 or higher. I've got 17 of the last 21 coming at $2,000. Where are you going to find ratios like that? This is life-changing business, but you got to position yourself to make life-changing income. And then you're going to have to get over your hang-ups and finally, y'all, do something to make some real money inside this and inside of online business, period. So with that being said, y'all, I put a lot of training in my videos. You saw the first part of this is mainly training, y'all, so it's good training. I know y'all need to hear this, right? So go ahead and subscribe to my channel, y'all. With that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video, and I look forward to seeing you part of the team. Appreciate it.